All right, everybody.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. This is part 2. So let's go ahead and address one thing really quickly before we get started. As of the quarantine, we have 2 kiddos. We have 2 kiddos who are at home all the time, which we are constantly having to work around because we are both self-employed. She manages, schedules, and basically runs the whole business. And I'm just the dingle bop that sits in front of the camera and goes, ding, ding, ding. And so basically we both sit at home all day and we work. You know, she's on the computer, I'm on the camera. And we have 2 kids, and we're in, as of right now, until like next week, we are in a tiny little apartment, okay, kind of all scrunched in together, okay? So yeah, they just decided that they were bored and didn't want to go to bed and were jumping off their bunk beds and thumping on the ground, and we had to end the video and
Yeah. We had to go handle some
we had to go handle some kiddos. Anywho, part 2.
So yeah, thank you for your guys' patience. Because
Thank you for your patience,
I
yes.
would understand the frustration of waiting for your reading and having to stop because of something very annoying. But I feel like most of you guys are pretty understanding. Everybody has kids nowadays, so.
That's the thing about what I do for a living. Like sometimes it's so easy to like focus on the negative, you know? But the negative is like 2% of these hundreds and thousands, millions of people sometimes, you know? And it's so easy to focus on the little 2% negative when everybody is just so fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Yeah, that's true.
I greatly appreciate all of the people who show love and whatnot.
Yeah, it's very, very nice. Okay, well, then let me do a little squiggly here. Part 2.
All right. Part 2.
Okay, this next person would like to go by the name of Daisy. And it says, "Hi Rich, I'd like to know about my love life. I dealt with a toxic person for more than 3 years. I've decided to move on and leave that in the past. Now I want to know what is in store for me. Thank you."
All right. Let's see where you are headed based on where you're vibrating in the current moment. Ooh, the 8 of Wands in the reverse. All right. It looks like you're having a difficult time transitioning from one level to the next. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. That's totally normal. Let's see if we can guide you through that. Let's see what else is going on. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1. 2. 3. And 4. Nine of Pentacles. Okay, you're doing very, very good functioning by yourself. With the Devil card in the heart of the spread. Okay, so right now I don't really see anything in your love life coming forward that is of value. And here's the thing, and this is totally normal, dude. People do this all the time. You're 9 of Pentacles. You're very good at being self-sufficient, but being self-fulfilled is a totally different story. You're a 9 of Pentacles, beautiful, but you're also 9 of Swords. On the inside, you're actually very broken and scared. So, right now, if you attract anything into your life in this very seemingly independent, superficially, and internally broken and scared type of vibration, it's not going to be very healthy here in the heart of the spread. Okay, it's very, very easy. What most of us do is we jump towards the first sex-based connection that's out there. Hey, you know, that's, again, no shade thrown, dude. That's what we do. And then we learn very, very quickly that it's like never going a step further than that with the Chariot reversed. No forward movement at all. So as it rests in the current moment, again, it looks to me like you're having a difficult time transitioning on to the next level, and that's fine. Let me go ahead and pull your next spread here. It looks like, ooh, the Lover's card. Okay. So your match definitely is out there. Your person is definitely out there. Now, I know you've heard this 1,000 times and nobody likes hearing this, but you need to focus on your own self-love. Energy flows where your focus goes. So whatever you focus on is what is going to expand. If you focus on loving yourself, then the energy of loving you is going to flow to you. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. You know? That's why so many people who, like, you know, these public figures, you know, out there that just get hate thrown at them, like so much hate, but they somehow keep getting popular, more popular, more popular, because they're putting energy at themselves, and that's where the energy flows, is where they put their energy. See what I'm saying? It's very similar. You see it happen all the time. Your person is out there, but the King of Cups is in the reverse. All right, 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 2 more shuffles. Okay, 2 of Wands. You are right now at a crossroads. 9 of Wands. King and Queen of Cups both in the reverse. Okay. So right now, your number one concern is how you feel about being alone. How you feel about being alone says everything to the universe about what kind of person you are like to be around. Because if you don't like being around yourself, that is what you're telling the universe. I'm not an enjoyable person to be around. And if you tell the universe you're not an enjoyable person to be around, the universe is not going to send you somebody that likes being around you. Because the universe only knows how to do one thing, and that is say, yes, that's true. Your wish is my command. So if you say, I don't want to be around me, you're telling the universe, I'm not enjoyable to be around. So the universe has no choice but to grant that wish for you. So your number one goal right now is to find a sense of self-love. Once you love being around yourself, the universe is going to say, okay, you're an awesome person to be around. Here is some more evidence to support that, and it's going to send more people who love being around you. That's just a law of the universe. That's the way it works. So I hope that helped you. On to the next one.
Okay. Next is for April, and it says, am I on the right track with manifesting, and what blocks do I need to work on to help make it better?
All right. Am I on the right track to manifesting? Am I on the right track to manifesting?
That just reminds me of when I asked you to do that one, and you're like, oh my God. When I asked you to read that question for me, I'm like, am I manifesting right? You're like, that probably means you're not. Yeah. So I was like, me. But I was.
Well, that's the thing.
I was. Let's just get that straight.
That's the thing. Basically, when you say, am I manifesting right? You're already telling the universe, I don't trust myself.
That's not true. Because I do, but it's sometimes good to have like that like confirmation, you know?
Well, yeah, it is on a certain level. But the level we're on, that's backsliding.
Well, whatevs. I'm
Let's
not
do 5
perfect like you.
We. 2.
We.
3.
Oh man, they are just rolling it tonight.
Are they really?
We called that. We called that.
Let's see where you at currently is in regards to how you are manifesting. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So if you are trying to manifest money, no. 10 of Pentacles reverse too. I don't know what it is you are trying to manifest, but right now it's looking to me like in the current moment for the next several months, the way you are perceiving whatever it is that you're trying to manifest is getting in your way. Okay. So if it is money, which is one of the most common things people want to manifest, what you focus on is what expands. And that's hard, dude. I'm not gonna lie. That is tricky. That involves like a massive, massive, massive download of, okay, how do I view money? Most of us look at money as this thing that's so hard to get our hands on. Money is this thing that's way up here on this pedestal, and only the smartest, most, that's, and dude, I remember when I looked at it like that. And when you look at it like that, the universe will give it to you like that. Like, okay, well then, yes, money is really hard for you to get your hands on. But here's the thing. Every last person on this planet has a fire burning inside of them. And that, for some reason, money follows fire. Money follows fire. You don't need to chase money. If you take off and chase money, the universe is going to make money run from you. But if you follow fire, money follows fire. I don't know why that is. I don't give a shit. Whatever you're passionate about, money will follow you. If you follow passion, money will follow you. But right now, this right here is the most common blockage. Okay, the way you perceive whatever it is you're trying to manifest. Again, right now I'm getting Ace of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, both reversed. So I'm thinking that finances is at least a part of it. And yeah, I'm seeing that there are a lot of blocks in there because, again, if you say to the universe, I need money, the universe says, yes, that's true. You sure do. And that's it. So that's tricky, dude. I'm not going to lie. I'll never forget how hard that was. To get out of that mindset, you have to feel and show. Feel and show that you don't worry about your money. Because when it comes to money, when it comes to love, what's the goal? The goal financially is not $1 million. It's not $10 million. The goal is, I don't worry about money. That's the goal. That's the goal. At the end of the day, that's all we really want, is to not worry about finances, not worry about paying bills, not worry about being in debt. You have to feel that first, and you have to prove it to the universe. You have to live like you don't care about your money. When I want something, I just go buy it. Fuck it. You have to brainwash yourself into knowing for a fact that money is coming. How? Doesn't matter how. The universe will bring it to you in the best way that fits you. Boom, the moon in the reverse. Let's get 5 shuffle. 1, 2, 3. 2 more shuffles. I think another thing that holds a lot of people up too is your loved ones. Oh yeah, that's one of the biggest ones that holds people up. Let's say, for example, I don't know how much you make, and quite frankly, with all due respect, I don't care how much you make. It doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Let's say, for example, you make $40,000 a year, and you want to make $140,000 per year. And the closest person to you is your mother. And your mother is the sweetest, most benevolent soul that ever walked God's green earth. The sweetest lady on the planet. But she has never made a dime more than 40 grand per year. And your goal is to make 140 grand per year. And this sweet, blessed lady is telling you what you should and should not do. And you listen to her. And you're worried about what she thinks, and you're worried about what she's going to say. That holds more people back than anything else on this planet, is what the people around you are going to think and going to say. The 5 people closest to you, take a look at where they are in life. That's where you're headed. That's where you're headed. Okay? The 5 people closest to you. Personally, me, when I heard that, when I heard a multi-billionaire tell me that, I went out and I made the 5 people closest to me successful business owners. That's what I did, personally. Didn't know them. It felt really fucking weird. I knew nothing about running a business, but I said, okay, well, I want to own a business, so I'm going to make the 5 closest people in my life successful entrepreneurs, and that's what I did. And it worked later on down the line, but yeah, right now I'm seeing that there are blockages right now. There are blockages because there is still a part of you deep, deep down inside that does not feel like you are good enough for it. Let me ask you something really quick. What does it feel like to own something you own right now? The car you drive, the house you live in. Do you have to sit around and fantasize about it all day? No. No, you don't. The goal is to take whatever it is you want and put it on the same level as something you already have. Takes time. Takes time. Give it a year. Give it a year of programming yourself to feel that way. Okay? Anyway, on to the next one.
What time is it up there? What time do you have?
Oh, 15:35.
That was another little longy one.
Yeah, I'm going kind of long tonight, ain't I?
Yeah. Next person, we have another naughty mouse.
Another naughty mouse.
This person is a naughty mouse. And it says, I'd like to remain a naughty mouse, please. My question is, what's next for my career?
What's next for your career?
We established that's the new name for that out there.
What?
We established that's the new name.
The naughty mouse.
The naughty mouse. Remember in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Naughty mouth. Carolyn B.
4 of swords. 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Eight of Cups reversed. The Tower card. Did your career just come to an end, basically? If so, I'm seeing that you're having a very difficult time transitioning from one to the next. That's what I'm seeing so far. I don't know if your career, your most recent career, just came to an end or if it's about to come to an end. But either way, I'm seeing a very difficult time transitioning. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a lot of inaction. And to be 100% honest, I see a straight up halt. That sucks. Do you see this? Knight of Wands in the reverse in the heart of the spread. It's a halt. That's no movement right there. Neither is that.
Is it because of the coronavirus?
I don't know. I would imagine that's why most people who are out of work right now are having trouble.
But maybe she's happy. Or what is that one?
I would say that with that being there, that's good that you pointed that out. That's good because that right there is very, very key. That, okay, obviously, life is not going back to the way that it once was. So I don't think any of us have a definitive sense of foresight. So we are left with no choice but to find a sense of happiness or perish in our negativity. So, let me pull another spread here.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at the reading. I'm laughing at the comments. I'm not reading it. That is funny. The chills on this arm. It's weird. And someone said that you turned me into a cactus.
What? Said what?
I don't know why. Says you turn your old lady into a cactus. That's why I'm over here laughing.
I wish you had a cactus dress like that. That'd be badass. 5 shuffles.
Oh, shit.
1, 2, 3. 2 more shuffles.
I got competition. Don't you guys know? Can't see.
Hey, she's got cactus jammies, man.
Hey, that's the only way I can get you in my pants.
Most of these are going to be outside the new house here. All right, so, man, dude, I'm seeing a lot of interaction happening right now for the next several weeks. I'm feeling right here like you're at a crossroads. Every time you see nothing but inaction, it's time for you to, and I, dude, it seems like everybody I talk to, be careful what you wish for, because this is what I foresaw myself coaching years ago. Anyway, right now, it is time for you to take your old habits and your old patterns and your old comfort zone and throw it in the chipper, okay? Because it is not, by the time a month from now, 2 months from now, 6 months from now, your old ways of doing things and your old habits and your old things that made you comfortable are not going to work. They just straight up aren't. We are going to be living in completely different times on a completely different planet. Everything is going to be different, you know? So up next for career, the way it rests in this moment, if you keep trying to fight and do things the way you're familiar with doing them, you're not going to have a career at all. At all. Kick back, chill, relax, and say, okay, I am open to anything new. Within moral fortitude, of course. But I'm open to anything new. Whatever comes my way, I'll give it a try. I'll take a new leap of faith. If somebody comes along and says, hey, you want to learn how to drive a semi-truck? Well, shit, I'll give it a try. I'll try it. I may fail. I may run into a telephone pole, but I'll try it. You know?
And then things you say too, like if it's out of your control, it's part of the plan.
If it's out of your control, it's part of the plan. Yes. So, anywho, on to the next one.
On to the next. But there was that sun card in there, so it may be it may be.
I do think that basically that was the most positive card in your entire reading.
Yeah,
that one sun card. That's just this little bitty pinprick of light off in the distance that you have to work very, very hard to find and focus on. Okay?
All right. Next, what time is that? Everything is blurry.
22:48.
Okay, next is for Leslie.
Leslie.
It says, hi, Leah and Rich. Sag here. My ex Libra. Another Libra and Sagittarius mix. Okay, my ex
very common.
Libra and I have been out of contact the last few weeks. I think about him daily and wish we could at least talk. I want to reach out or try to obtain closure. Should I reach out to him or should I be patient and see if he reaches out to me? Thank you both for all your light.
All right, so this first spread is if you reach out, what will happen? If you reach out. Yeah, I know lots and lots of Libra Saggy mixtures. That's a very, very common pairing that seems to always be very challenging. I don't see why. It doesn't make any sense to me. But, you know, let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2.
What is that? The light? The light's hitting each other?
3.
That. Damn cactus lights.
2 more shuffles. So yeah, I think if you reached out, it would be very, very like distant. And yeah, I think that the two of you right now, if you reached out, what would happen is it would be very friendly. I don't see anything bad happening here. But I don't see any like come together. Let's be. It would be like probably kind of awkward. Very awkward. This feels very awkward. Like, okay, well, yeah, you're a distant friend of mine. Let's go out and be friends and just pretend this awkwardness isn't here. Is what it would be. That's what I see happening here. I don't see the doorway for anything else opening.
He's the man. You should let him come to you. Let's see what it says about that.
Let's see what happens if you wait. And will he reach out? Let's see if he will reach out. Oh man, the 5 of coins. 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. No.
I feel like I'm being interrogated over here.
Okay. Well, you are. I know I am. Turn them off.
I don't know how to turn those off.
Hang on. No, I don't see him reaching out. Here's the Libra card in the reverse.
What a jerk.
Yeah. The communication card is in the reverse, and the card of holding back is in the upright. Page of Cups reverse. I don't think he's going to reach out. And if you decide to reach out, Wheel of Fortune reversed. If you decide to reach out, I don't see it going bad. I just think that it will be at a very emotionally distant place. Like, not a whole lot will happen. You'll be very emotionally, like, apart from each other. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Well, shit.
Well, shit. Use the bathroom, is that okay?
Sure.
You cool?
Yeah.
I saw a couple more roll in, so.
Yeah, we have quite a few coming up. Next person that will be coming up. We have a couple naughty mouses tonight. We have another naughty mouse coming up right now. And then hopefully Rich doesn't get drained. How long? Oh, we've only been doing this for 30 minutes. We should be fine. But yeah, we're still accepting readings right now. So if you want to hurry up and get them in, I don't know how much more he'll want before we end it, but let me see right now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more just came in, so there's 7. He might want to end it after this. Let's see. Waiting patiently. Oh, Monique, you're so patient. You're like at the end too. So you might want to get comfy. Babe. Do you want to end it, the...
Oh man, how many just came
And then
through?
we have another one that just came in.
Oh.
So we might...
Oops.
Dingleberry.
Sorry about that. Wow, a bunch of them came in.
Yeah. I just realized that. I'm like, oh, we're still accepting him. And then I'm like adding him up. I'm like, oh, he's probably going to want to stop.
Yeah. What about tomorrow? Part 2 tomorrow?
You could finish these tonight.
Well, what are you asking me?
Like, should we just cut it off for the night? Like, no,
yeah.
no,
Yeah. No more.
Okay, no more.
No more.
I spoke too soon, but yeah, no more after now, starting now.
And I'm going to have to pick up the pace a little bit.
Yeah, you're sitting here.
I've been dragging ass.
All right, well, I'll look into it. I'll look into the rest of this while you're doing your reading. Okay. The naughty mouse is up next.
All right.
The other naughty mouse. Okay. Says, hi guys, I'd like to... Oh wait, I didn't put a time on it. 29:29. Ooh, synchronicity. Hi guys, I'd like to remain a naughty mouse. I'm Aquarius. Can you tell me if anything will happen romantically with my male Sag friend who lives with me? If not, who do you see, if anyone?
The Chariot.
Should we close that door?
That's fine. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, go ahead. 2.
I'm stuck. You have wheels. Fine. Naughty mouse.
3. And 4. Boom! On the 5 of Wands. Devil reversed. I don't know. I don't think that I... 2 of Cups down there at the very end. I do think there is potential between the 2 of you, but right now I wouldn't try to interject. Not right now. I think that somebody here, I don't know if it's you or this person, is going through something. Somebody here is going through something major. And if you try to interject, whoever it is, I don't know if it's you or them, but whoever this is that's going through something in their personal life, kind of heavy, that's maybe unspoken, that nobody knows about, it's going to cause an issue. I think that you should let things rest and let things ride, and then wait for that doorway of opportunity to open, and you'll know. You'll know. If you play your cards right, I do think that it is possible for the 2 of you to have some forward movement and come together. Ooh, there's that Sun card. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. 3 of Cups. Yeah, I think there's another person involved here. 10 of Cups. You all do definitely have potential. Okay? There's definitely potential here between the 2 of you, but don't get in and try to interject right now. Do not. I think that I'm feeling like it's this person, but if I'm reading it wrong, maybe it's you. Somebody here is transitioning on from something else and is still dealing with a past person. Wait until that energy subsides. And if you play your cards right, the 2 of you have massive potential. Massive potential. But if you don't, if you get in there and try to interject at the wrong time, it's going to end in conflict. Okay? So, on to the next one.
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yep, whenever you're ready.
I thought you were talking to your other girlfriend.
Yes, Papa Cardone.
Oh, boyfriend. Okay. Well, next we have another naughty mouse.
Naughty mouse. Naughty mouse. Naughty mouse.
Naughty mouse says, "Hi, I would like to remain a naughty mouse. I am seeing a Capricorn male and I am a Cancer female. I'm wondering if this relationship can prosper and evolve into something committed. Thanks."
Okay. Opposites, but we will see. We shall see. 6 shuffles here. 1, 2. 3. 3 more shuffles. 1. There's 2. And 3. All right, we capped it off, right?
Yeah. That's a pre-order.
Okay. All right. There's a lot of tension between the 2 of you. Somebody here is too materialistic. I think that the 2 of you, no, I don't know. I don't think so. This looks to me like somebody here is more concerned about the material aspect of things, and the other person is concerned about the emotional aspect of things. And coming together, you 2 would butt heads. Butt heads, because I think that you all, and being opposites, this happens all the time. You see this happen all the time, being opposites. You want this, they want this. You want that 10 of Cups, they want 10 of Pentacles. And even though they're sister energies, unless the both of you are working towards 10 Cups and 10 Pentacles, You're going to butt heads. You're going to butt heads. Okay? So let me pull another spread here. Let me pull another spread. Five shuffle. 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah?
Yep, 2 more. Ooh, 7 of Wands. No, I don't know. It would end in conflict. Y'all gonna butt heads. The Fool in the reverse. I would not take a leap of faith with this person here. No, it doesn't look very promising. But the cards are telling me that you're probably going to try it anyway. As it rests in this moment, you could change that, but if you try, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I am being told to tell you not to take a leap of faith with this person because it will. And again, because you all are opposites, that's the only reason. You want 10 of Cups, they want 10 of Pentacles. If you wanted 10 Cups and 10 Pentacles and they wanted 10 Cups and 10 Pentacles, y'all could work together, but you all want opposite things, so you will butt heads. So, I would not, okay? Excuse me. Anywho.
Alright, next is for Grace. It says, hi, my name is Grace. I don't know how to ask, but I'm a Libra and he is a Scorpio. We've been together for 11 years. Lately, we argue a lot. Now, whenever I'm around, he seems annoyed by me. I mean, we can't be in the same room at all. I ask if he is okay. What is wrong? He says everything is good. He sure don't act like it. Friends have noticed his change as well. I already talked to him about moving forward separately, but he doesn't even want to talk to me about our relationship. Rude. Now, I want to know what's this guy's problem.
What's this guy's problem? Shang-a-lang-a bing bang. He doesn't trust the process. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Yeah, I don't think that you all are moving forward anymore. I think you're moving backwards, if anything. The Tower card overall. It's a done deal. It's a done deal. Okay. Let's see if I see. I don't really see. What I see is, here's the thing, okay? All the negativity that has happened between the two of you has not been properly processed through, okay? That's the issue. I think that if you all properly processed through the negativity, this wouldn't happen. But the negativity that happened, which usually the reason why this doesn't get properly processed through is because one, the other, or both of you is under the very erroneous misconception that there is a relationship out there in which there's never going to be any arguments. I don't know what planet you're from. I'm not from Earth either, so I'm not throwing any shade. I'm not from planet Earth, so it was a shock to me too. It was a shock to me too, that here on planet Earth there is no such thing as any kind of relationship with no arguments, with no disagreements. It's just part of being a human. However, when they happen, at some point in time, it has to be processed. It has to be processed. If not, that ball of shit is just like a snowball. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until that ball of doo-doo is bigger than the house you live in. And then, shang-a-lang-a-bing-bang. It's a done dollar. It's a done dollar. Okay, let me pull your second spread here.
It's a done doll hair.
Done doll hair. Done doll hair. It's a fucking done doll hair, you hear?
You see that? Wowzers.
Oh, poop sticks. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2.
Goals. Hashtag goals.
2 more shuffles. A boom boom, shang-a-lang-a-bang bang, shang-a-lang-a-bing bang. 6 of Cups reversed again. Second time, that's all I need to know. Okay? It's the past negativity that has not been properly processed. Okay? Now, how do you properly process it? I wish there was a blanket statement for that. If there was a blanket statement for that, the success rate in relationships would be much higher. However, there's not. But in some way, shape, form, or fashion, you got to properly process through it. But if he doesn't even want to talk about it, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. Both people exclusively have to eventually talk about it. Now, if you told me you've only been with this person for maybe a year or 2, I'd be like, oh, okay, well, let's work here. 11 years though? 11 years? 11 years and this dude don't want to talk to you? It's done dollar. Done dollar. Okay? I hate to bear that kind of message. That really sucks ass. My heart goes out to you, but on to the next one.
Okay. Maybe you could take that person out of their comfort zone and go out somewhere with them and try and talk to them outside of I don't know how to explain that. That just kind of came to me as weird. Anyways, next is for Monique.
Monique.
And it says, was my ex a narcissist?
Was your ex a narcissist? Okay. 8 of Cups reversed. All right, so first let's talk about narcissism. Real quick. That word has been weaponized. It is simply a very strange emotional disorder, okay? Hang on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So when we have a true blue narcissist, what we have is a person who basically lives in a fantasy world. That's what we have. We have a person who lives in this place that doesn't exist, and for whatever reason, they are so attached to this fictitious realm that they become disconnected to this reality. And they will do and say whatever they can and even fight to defend fictitious insanity and flip it around and make you look like the bad guy for responding to it. And right here, no, I'm not seeing in this spread narcissism. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing this emperor energy here. You were simply dealing with a very stubborn person who, a stubborn liar. Okay, I do not think that you were dealing with an honest person, which are narcissists honest? Of course they're not. But is every dishonest person narcissistic? No, they're not. Okay, I do feel like you were dealing with a liar, and I do feel like you were dealing with a very stubborn person. Okay, but that does not make a narcissist. Okay, this person could have been an asshole, a complete and total fucking prick. That doesn't make him a narcissist. Okay, narcissism is a very specific twisted sickness of the emotions and of the mind. Okay, I feel safe betting that they don't even have human souls. I think that they're just backdrop figures. That's just me though. I don't talk about that a whole lot. But I don't think that this so far was a narcissist. I do think that your ex was a liar, and I do think they were a stubborn asshole. But I don't think that they were a narcissist. Let me pull one more spread here. I'm looking for a couple of very specific cards here. Mainly the Magician in the reverse. That's the main one I'm looking for here. Now we still have one more spread to go. The Magician in the reverse is probably the most manipulative character, and very, very successfully manipulative. But manipulative in a very nefarious, fucked up way. Okay? That's what I'm looking for here is Magician reversed. Okay, the Moon reversed. Let's get 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ten of Cups, though. The Emperor again. Lovers reversed again. Now, I don't think you were actually dealing with a true blue narcissist. I do think that you were dealing with a very stubborn individual that, whether they're a good person or a bad person, it could have been a very good person at heart, but a very stubborn person will fight you every step of the way. And I don't think they were a narcissist. I think you were dealing with somebody who probably was a liar, yes, and somebody who was very stubborn. But that does not make them a narcissist. I don't see narcissism in either one of these spreads, so I'd have to give that a no. Okay? On to the next one.
Okay, next person is Shannon. And it says, will I get this project done before my life takes a serious downturn?
Okay. Ooh, the 8 of Wands. Let's get 4 shuffles.
My hair tie.
These things are like gold around here.
Gold.
Hold on to that one.
Magician upright. So what was the question before? What takes a serious downturn? My life? Yeah. With the Magician card up there being the overall energy, I'd have to say yeah, more than likely. That looks pretty positive. I don't really see your life taking a downturn, honestly. But the more you focus on it, the more you increase the chance of that happening. Okay? So, I'm going to tell you right now, you better chill out on worrying about that, okay? Ooh, there's that devil energy right there, too. That's the one I was looking for in the last spread. Ooh, where's it at? Okay, never mind. It went away. It went away, so I think you're okay. I think you're in luck. 3 of Cups. Let's get 3 shuffles here. 1.
Are we lagging?
2. 1.
Some of it lagging.
And 3. Look at it.
Mine's always lagging.
There's always at least one person that says that.
When I watch it on the computer, it just like never looks right.
I don't worry about it unless like 5 or 10 people say it. But one person always says lagging.
It's good now.
Okay. So, yeah, I think, all right. Basically, you're at a crossroads right now. You have 1 or 2 choices. If you sit and worry about, oh my God, will I get this done? You might fuck it up. If you just chill, sit back, and don't worry about your life taking a downturn, because the last I checked, most of us were not going to stay on planet Earth for eternity. So chill, relax, and have fun now. And don't let whether or not your project is done determine the quality of the life that you live. And you're much more likely to manifest it that way. But if you sit and focus on, oh my God, I need to get this project done, my life sucks, it's about to go downhill, then you might manifest that. Okay? So I think you'll be all right, though. It looks more positive than negative for you. It looks much more positive than negative. Okay?
You put your name wrong. You need the
Oopsie poopsie.
No, it's not.
Rutschman. It's not Rutschman.
Oh, Lord. You guys get it, hopefully.
Well, go to studio.
I don't think I can edit while... I mean, I can do it right here.
I can do it right here.
Are you going to have to end the video?
No.
Oh, wait. I don't know how to get there, though.
Later. Who cares? Anyway, I'm going to use the bathroom really quick. If that's all right with you.
Bye.
Be right back.
It's not showing up. Like, I see it. I'm, like, not even in it. Oh, make sure the cactus is in it. Fuck Leah, she don't get to be in it. Yeah, I don't know why it's showing up on here, but I wonder if I can edit this. I'm like not YouTube literate at all. I don't understand this. Oh well, it's over with anyways, but I guess we'll go back and check after it's over. Oh my god, my computer's freezing! No! I think I need a new computer. It's just so slow. Are we coming in clear? It's showing I'm frozen. Uh-oh. Are we frozen?
Huh?
I think I'm frozen.
Frozen.
Or no, I'm not. I'm clear? Oh, okay. Good. Action. Alright, we only have 3 more left.
Ah.
Close the door, Bim. Almost done, almost done. I can't wait to lay in bed and take all this off my face. I felt like getting ready today, and now I'm like, okay, now I'm ready to be a bum again. All right, next up. Okay, we do this one. Crap. They get mixed up. Oh, okay, here we go. Okay, which one? Okay, next up is for Shannon, and it says, I walked away from a friend of mine 6 months ago. She's a Taurus. I'm an Aquarius. I feel I have a strong past / spiritual connection with her. I'm wanting to reach out, but I'm not sure if that's the best thing to do or what will happen.
Okay. Water.
Can I have some of that? Parched. Oh, it's warm.
Well, let's see what would happen if you reached out.
It's lagging.
How many people are saying that?
Some people say yes and some people say no. Or no, that was because I said am I frozen? They're saying no. And then Carolyn B saying that it's lagging a little bit, but the sound is good. Oh well, just keep going, just keep going. The show must go on. We're almost done anyways.
Yeah, I think the person you're dealing with still is kind of pissed off. Oh, I think you all be able to put your differences aside. And it looks like everything I don't know. I am seeing this Emperor energy here, and that just kind of feels like respect my authority, which is much like that Taurus energy right there. Right now, I wouldn't do that with the Fool in the reverse just popped out. I think it's possible. Right now, let's just wait. Let's all wait until whatever happens in the world happens, right? Like, does anybody here have a good sense of foresight? I don't. Let's get 4 shuffles in. 1. What?
I mean, I kind of do.
2.
In a way, maybe. I don't know.
3. And 4. Well, our lives are about to be crazy. But
Oh, yeah? They're about
this
to be
is
crazy.
about to be one hell of a ride, boy. Boom,
Or
nice.
they won't need us no more.
Who?
Because everything will be so peaceful.
I thought about that too.
I've been thinking about
But
that.
something else will take its place. Okay, yeah, I just think that right now y'all are way too heavily guarded against each other. Okay, and y'all are both kind of expecting each other to come at each other's throats, and yeah, it would probably end up in a fight right now. It would probably end up in a fight right now. I think there is potential for y'all to put your differences aside later on, but right now, especially with everything that's going on in the world right now, don't. Not right now. Not right now. Let that happen on its own terms, okay? For sure.
Are we on to the next?
Yep.
Oh, you didn't even say anything. Sorry, I'm only here in my own bubble. I forgot to timestamp that first video.
We'll get her done. We'll get her done. We'll get her done.
Thalia. Okay. Next person is Daphne. It says, hey guys, Pisces over here. What's next for my love life? Should I focus on this past person or move forward?
I've never seen a reading tell anybody to focus on a past person. Past people come through all the time, but right now we are moving forward. I don't know. The cards could come out and make me look like a dumbass, man. They do that from time to time. Let's get 4 shuffles here.
That's probably what you were looking at, was these two, because you never deleted that one. I told you that.
No, you should definitely not focus on the past person right now. Right now, you don't even need to focus on love with another person. You need to focus on love with yourself. Okay, I tell that to people all day, every day. You've probably heard me say that 1,000 times, but energy flows where your focus goes. Energy flows where your focus goes. If your focus is out there, then the energy is going to flow out there, and it's going to keep you running after it. Okay, if you put your focus in here, energy is going to flow towards you. Okay, that's just the way it works. That's the way it works. Right now, you got a lot of burdens you're still carrying from your past because you are casting your energy outward, not inward. You're casting your energy outward, not inward. And a lot of heartbreaks have happened as a result of that. And right now, your most important thing is healing from the past. Four of Wands. Yes, definitely look for opportunities opening up to you elsewhere. 4 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're almost done. I'll just get it when we're done.
Do what? I already did it. It's just this computer is slower than freaking...
We'll get new computers soon.
Slower Sour than molasses.
Molasses.
Oh no. Why you have to ruin that for me?
Alrighty. So yeah, if you focus your energy inward, on nothing but you, you, when you least expect it, and it has to be when you least expect it, because the universe is so playful that if you are looking for love, the universe is going to think you want to play hide and seek, so it's going to keep love hidden from you. That's the way it works. When you least expect it, when you're focused on you, you're going to run right smack dab into your person. So do not focus on any past bullshit. Okay? Do not focus on any future bullshit. Focus on you. And loving you, being comfortable in your own skin, and that's all you need to worry about, okay? On to the next one. We're on to
And
the last
but definitely not least, Miss Patient Cat.
Cat.
And it says, what do you see coming in the next 3 months in love?
Knight of Swords in the reverse. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2. 3. 2 more shuffles. Boom! Ooh. Well, I don't see a whole lot of forward movement happening. I do think that you have your eye on somebody specifically, and I don't really know if it's going to work out the way you want it to. Okay, if you don't have your eye on somebody, somebody has their eye on you. But more than likely, I think that you have somebody in mind, a specific person, and I don't think that's going anywhere. In the next few months, if you set your expectations too high, which it says that's what you're doing, that's what the cards are telling me, in the next few months, you are going to end up disappointed because you are setting the expectations too high. Six of Swords. 6 shuffles. Three more. The Emperor. There's that Page of Swords right there. Somebody you want to communicate with. Ace of Cups reversed, though. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Whoever it is that you're thinking about, I don't think it's happening. So if I were you, I would not set my expectations too terribly high. The best way to get love to work out in your favor is to get rid of all expectations and put your focus somewhere else. Okay? Put your focus somewhere else, because if you have high expectations, or if you want something too badly, that's just the way the universe works. It doesn't want to work out for you. Okay, so in the next few months, I see, as it rests in this moment, you're putting expectations way too high, and you're going to end up very let down. If you decide to say, fuck expectations, I don't care about all that, and you put your focus elsewhere, like on a hobby or on something that you love, when you least expect it, bam, there it is. But it doesn't look like it's happening the way it rests in this moment unless you do anything to change that, okay? So...
Buddy, that is
But
all.
deep. But deep.
That's all, folks.
The deep.
I already timestamped everybody's readings in the comments, so if you don't feel like watching this whole hour, which I don't blame you, then yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. What's today?
Today's Wednesday. And yeah, there's a lot of naughty mouses.
There's a lot of naughty mouses. And
you naughty mouses.
Everything else is coming in on Sunday. We greatly appreciate everybody that tuned in and played along. We will see y'all Sunday, all right? Have a good one.